Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Ethereum, Solana and injective price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna start with the all-time history for Ethereum here. We are looking at a potential 1-2-1 and a wave 2 finished again, and then we're looking for a wave 3 toward the upside. Of course, as this is an impulse, wave 1 correction, another impulse, wave 1, very long sideways correction in W, X, and a wave Y, three waves, all of them, and finishing wave 2. And currently you have a potential double 1-2s here, where we are looking at a potential, of course, 3-4-5-4-5 to be unfolding for higher prices. We're looking, of course, for an all-time high here for Ethereum at least, which it might unfold, of course, in the next few days or few hours even, can be very likely. If today we see a very bullish scenario, this might be the case, of course, for wave 3. Now it can be also another possibility as 1 2 3 4 5 here, kind of like an diagonal, leading diagonal toward the upside, where your wave 5 might reach also a potential scenario and targets, which is the following: wave 5 as diagonals can be, of course, around the 17k. This is, of course, logarithmic, but of course, if we are on the linear fib level, you are already in the perfect fib levels for this wave 5. Now it can be, of course, it needs one more leg toward the upside in case this is an impulse like 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Can be, of course, still possible one more high. However, why I don't believe that this is a 1 2 3 4 and a 5, because it looks like, of course, a 1-to-1 fib level here almost, and still looking for higher, especially after, of course, three waves corrective. And that means, of course, very likely a wave 3 might unfold towards higher prices here. If we dive deeper on the 2 hours chart for Ethereum, we are looking at after these double 1-2s was that we talk about it. 1-to-1 fib level almost, and of course three waves corrective followed and moving for higher after our target, and that means confirmation for higher possibility in double 1-2, meaning wave 3 massive might be unfolding for higher. Now wave 3 needs, of course, a 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Currently is still in a formation for this wave 1 of a wave 3. You have several 1-2s here, and you have a wave 3 4 5, and you're still looking for a wave 4 and a 5 for it. On the 1 hour chart, we're looking here at a potential formation of two possibilities: whether you are in a 1 2 3 4 and a 5 toward the upside, or you are in an ending diagonal to finish, of course. This potential wave 3 4 and a 5 here can be also very likely, but the wave 4, as you can see, did not reach the target 0.23, and this opens another possibility here, which it can be, of course, an extension 1 2 3 4 5, meaning before looking for a wave 3 here, 4 and a 5, that means, of course, you might seek still for a wave 3 4 and a 5 in an extension here, and then looking for a wave 4 in the blue scenario over there. How to know this? Well, simply key levels, of course. This might be confirmation for higher prices. If we dive deeper again as an A, a B, and a C, therefore, of course, we have to consider that wave 5 finished over there. You're looking for wave 5, 4 in the blue box, of course, for this wave 4. And that means, of course, after ABC, wave 5 might unfold to finish wave 1. So is it an extension, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 and a 5? Or is it an A, B, and a C, and then wave 5? So this is a key level that we need to watch. Of course, we need to see continuation for higher here, and of course continuation for a potential 1-2 unfolding towards higher prices. If the range here still, or the price still range below this confirmation for higher, very likely that we come back to the blue box at 4,430 in a wave 4, and then start to seek for a signal of strength for continuation for a wave 1. That was it for Ethereum. Let's see Solana on the daily as well. For Solana, we are looking for also a bullish scenario that it might be unfolding here. Let me also, here we go. So we have a potential impulse towards the upside, finished wave 1 or wave A, 1 2 3 4 5, ABC followed in a wave B or a wave 2, following, of course, an impulse upward. This impulse can be, of course, called and finished over there, and you're looking for a correction, but this correction has to be deep. It has to be, of course, 5 waves down, and 3 waves down, sorry. and especially, of course, that you're looking for this 0.38 as minimum target. After an impulse, you're looking for wave 2. If this is not happening, and obviously that the price still looking for higher, therefore an extension again, of course, is unfolding for a wave 5. 1, 2, 3, wave 4, and a wave 5 unfolding towards these targets, of course, over there. And we're looking at potentially here at a 1, 2, and then a double 1, 2 followed, and 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 towards the upside, meaning very, very bullish, I would say, for Solana. If we dive in the 2 hours chart here, for the double 1, 2 followed here after a large wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you're looking for continuation for higher. On the 1 hour chart, you have also several 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 given already. Now we have 2 possibilities. Of course, after hitting perfectly the target for wave 4, we don't need this anymore. You're looking for a potential wave 4 in the yellow scenario here. If that is the case, a wave 4 as, of course, a yellow scenario, you would like to reach the minimum target, 0.23, which is already hit. Now, the timing, of course, is very essential guideline normally, and you can see that based on the timing, you did not reach the perfect time or even the minimum time, 0.618 for a wave 4. So it is a question mark here. Is it moving for higher, or is it a deeper correction and then moving for higher? Meaning 3 waves down, ABC, and then moving for a wave 5. If that is not the case, and okay, it's very bullish, and it was enough to hit the 0.23, 227, and we're moving for higher, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15-minute chart here, you get some answer. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 has, of course, finished an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, no invalidation, and that, of course, is a signal of strength. Now, all what I need to continue this is a 3 waves down and continuation breaking the highs. This is a confirmation, of course, for higher. And that means if this happens today, of course, in the next few hours, we might see, of course, simply continuation toward the upside here. Can be, of course, a potential extension. Yes, definitely can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5. However, to know that we are in an impulse, of course, we need to see a broken fib levels for wave 3 in a diagonal, meaning the price above $240, if we move continuously for higher, breaking it decisively here, you're moving in an extension towards the upside. What does it mean? Means that wave 3 still, of course, extending for higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then looking for 4 and a 5. So yeah, very, very interesting price action. Of course, guys, we still looking for potential higher prices sooner or later. Now, for today, are we going a little bit deeper in correction? Can be still possible because you're still, of course, below the confirmation for higher prices. And of course, this is a confirmation, I would say double confirmation for higher prices. And you have here already first confirmation as well. Okay, so both are confirmations, but of course, the one validate the second. And of course, in the one here, $240, once we take, of course, double confirmation, if we don't drop down here from the fib levels, this blue box that we're expecting at least here as a potential diagonal, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Well, if we break the 240, that means, of course, some extension are unfolding here for a wave 3 in a wave 5. So we're going to see, of course, step by step. Let's watch what's going to happen. If the price stays below the first confirmation of higher, you might check this blue box. Very easy. If we break it, okay, we start to seek for higher definitely over there. Right, so that was it for Solana. Let's take a look at Injective, and starting also on the daily for Injective. We're going to see what's going on over there. So for the daily, we have several bullish scenario. Of course, we have double 1, 2, large 1, 2s, followed by double smaller 1, 2s, where we are looking still for potential higher prices. We're looking, of course, for the all-time high, $60 at least for Injective. In this case scenario, if you are in double 1-2, you would like to see 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 hitting this blue box, very likely. Another possibility is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 5 has to be, of course, an impulse, since the wave 1 and the wave 3 are also impulses. Final scenario is an ABC zigzag finished, ABC with zigzag for a wave B also finished, and you're looking for a wave C in double impulses for, of course, new all-time high. If we are bearish, of course, you have 3 ways down, 3 ways up, and you're still looking for a wave C after 3 ways up, and that means, of course, later on you're looking for a wave C again for injector. Very low possibility. Higher possibility is for the bullish scenarios all-time high to be taken. On the 2-hour chart, we are looking here for the bullish scenarios where you have double 1, 2, and of course this 1, 2, of course, is ready to move for higher, obviously from the lower time frame. On the 1-hour chart, we can see impulses are unfolding as wave 1, wave 3 given, and then of course we see a deep wave 4 without invalidation, of course, of bullish, which is of course very likely as well that it can be here. Another 1, 2 potentially can be, of course, but don't forget that you can be also in a potential here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Of course, that the blue scenario is not taken yet. Now, what I'm looking for, of course, in two possibilities, whether we have several wave 1, 2, or that you have finished a wave 3, 4, and a 5 here without invalidation. You might be, of course, looking for also an expanding diagonal here, which is very weird, honestly, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very clear expanding diagonal can be, of course, your wave 1, or it can be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 again, and then looking for higher. Now, very rare case, and therefore, of course, it opens a possibility here. What if we are still corrective, and that you are looking here at a potential also corrective wave, because this cannot be, of course, a potential impulse. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3 is the shortest between wave 1 and wave 3. And of course, if you want to count this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, your wave 5 is 3 waves down. That means, of course, it's a deep correction here, potential A, W, X, and a Y, of course, in double zigzag. Yeah, so zigzag, zigzag, X in between. And then, of course, you're looking for an expanding diagonal as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or triple 1, 2s here, unfolding 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 for higher prices. If we, of course, move for lower here, and that this might be corrective, that means, of course, the wave 4 here is not finished. But yeah, if we take the low again, we're gonna take the invalidation, and this might be a signal here that, okay, something wrong is going on, something not bullish is unfolding anymore, and it might turn into something bearish. So we gotta be careful with it. We need to see, of course, a confirmation for higher, meaning you want to take, of course, this high as a first signal that you're looking for higher prices. So we're gonna see how this is going to unfold. If we take here the possible this low, I would say even this one, yeah. So this is a confirmation for lower. We gotta be careful with injective, whether it is a very, very bullish or it might be very bearish. So we gotta be careful. We need to watch these levels for injective. And plus, I don't like, of course, the rare case scenario, which is, of course, an expanding diagonal here. But still, I have to take it, guys, into consideration. And of course, it might be your wave 1 here, or triple 1, 2s even, and wave 3 massive is unfolding for higher prices. That was it for Ethereum, Solana, and injective deep analysis from the daily to the 1 hour and 15-minute chart. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.